We are back. Live from the North Shore Tavern in beautiful Kenmore, Washington. I'm PJ Reed, and I'm here with Todd Murray for this week's edition of College Football Pool Live. Murray, what is the good word? Well, PJ. To be honest with you, I cannot stop thinking about how I outplayed Epperson the other night at the poker table. Can you believe that he called me with just a pair of kings? I knew that the ace was coming on the river. Epperson is a huge donkey. Hey PJ, how about that Washington State line? I mean 14.5 points. Really? I may just bet my house on Oklahoma State. No kidding. I mean, really, Washington State will probably lose by at least 40. But that will not stop Epperson from picking them this week, will it? That guy is a real homer. Speaking of homers, just like I said he would in our season preview episode, J-Rod will no doubt pick Nebraska to cover this week too. Nebraska sucks, man. They absolutely suck. The only reason that they are favored this week is that they are playing the worst ranked team in the country. Western Kentucky is ranked 120 out of 120. That is worse than Washington State. Murray, what is with your hatred of Nebraska? They are not that bad. They are ranked in the top 10, aren't they? Yeah, top 10 teams that suck. Whatever, so much for unbiased reporting here at College Football Pool Live. Anyways, what is up with the fig leaf outfit? Well, I could not find my super gay tennis outfit, and I hated wearing a suit last week, so I figured I would just go all natural for this week's show. That, and the fact that Mo ate all of my clothes yesterday. I love that dog. Okay, well let's get down to the real business here. The first game up this week is South Carolina minus 13.5 at home against Southern Mississippi. I'm considering taking South Carolina as my lock this week. How about you, Murray? Well, to be honest with you, that means that I should probably take Southern Miss as my lock then, given your track record, PJ. Fuck you, Murray. I was just being honest, man. Okay, how about that Pittsburgh versus Utah game? Utah is favored by 2.5. Murray, are we really going to go through all of these games? I mean, that will take for fucking ever. How about we focus on the important games? Michigan is favored by 2.5 against Connecticut, and it is the first game in the newly remodeled Michigan Stadium. To be honest with you, I'm going with UConn in this one. I have no confidence in Rich Rodriguez's Michigan. I'm going to go the other way on this one, Murray. Shoelaces is supposed to start this year, and I expect big things out of the Maize and Blue. They are really going to surprise some people. Michigan is going to take back the Big Ten this year. Doubt it. But what do I know? I'm at the North Shore Tavern wearing nothing but a fig leaf. Good point, Murray. You are not the typical sports analyst, that is for sure. But that is why we love your work here on College Football Pool Live. Okay, what is your take on the Washington, BYU game? BYU is favored by 2.5. What do you think Washington's chances are? To be honest with you, PJ, I think that Washington is in for a rude Mormon awakening. BYU is going to treat Washington like one of its 5 wives after a bottle of Canadian Mist. It is not going to be pretty. I will definitely take BYU minus the points. I hate you, Murray. How dare you pick against my beloved Huskies? I hope that you rot in Mormon hell. I'm taking Washington as my super lock. BYU is going to get a good taste of Jake Locker's nutsack as he scores 5 touchdowns on their polygamous asses. To be honest with you, PJ, I hope you are right. I would love to see Jake Locker's nutsack. Okay then, moving on to the real big game of the opening weekend, who do you like in the Boise State, Virginia Tech game in Washington, D.C.? I bet Jake has some big beautiful sweaty balls. I would really like to see them. Murray. Wake up, Boise State, or Virginia Tech? Oh sorry. I have to go with the Fighting Blue Turfs in this one. They just have too many returning starters from an undefeated team for me to bet against them. Good point. But they are returning starters from a team that went undefeated in the WAC and then beat a Mountain West team in their bowl game. I'm going with the Hokies in this one. Boise State is way overrated. Okay everyone, now that you have the inside scoop from the game's best prognosticators, good luck in your picks this week. We can honestly say that we hope you all do better than Trevor this year. That lucky SOB. So, for PJ Reed and the entire College Football Pool Live Network team, I'm Todd Murray, saying once again, if you cannot beat them, bet on them. Good night everyone.